What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. Doing a little bit of a special episode today. If you follow the videos, you know that the other night, Anderson and I took a trip down to Aistear Brewing for Aistear Con 2.0, basically the second anniversary of the Aistear Brewery up in Bowling Green, Ohio. We did a little short video, kind of just taking a quick glance around the room. Surprisingly, I somehow had over 1,600 views on that. And it's pretty terrible quality. My hands were shaking. And of course, you know, as it always is, my worst work gets the most views. So not super thrilled about that. Anyway, I did a review of one of the beers that we picked up there, Prismatic Dragon, so that should be uploaded already. And another thing I ran into when I was there was something super cool. You know, when you go to breweries, you usually run into food trucks, and I'm used to seeing a lot of the same things. So, you know, see a lot of barbecue and pulled pork, you see pizza, you see wraps, and all kinds of different types of foods. But I actually stumbled into something I've never seen before. So at Aistear Con, they actually had a food truck called OTR Smokehouse, and they're out of Signet, Ohio. Now, I've had their food before. I had the macaroni and cheese and pulled pork. I think it's delicious. But they did have something that I didn't notice initially. Anderson came in after getting his food and brought one in, and it's a smoked egg. I have never had a smoked egg. I've had all kinds of smoked food in the past, but an egg, this is a new one to me. So I was kind of keen to give it a shot. Now, I went out to the truck and asked them, you know, what's the deal with the smoked eggs? Is this some kind of ethnic food? You know, does it come from somewhere? And basically said that they've been experimenting with smoking foods, and one of their friends told them to try smoking an egg. And the idea is this is supposed to help maintain the moisture inside of it. So I guess when you make a hard-boiled egg, it tends to get quite dry throughout, and to some folks, I guess that's unappealing. So the idea here is this keeps the, I guess, kind of moisture inside, and it could impart the flavor of meats that are smoked with it. So if you look at this thing, it's dark, smoky looking, looks kind of neat. Give it a shot here. I'm going to break it, see what it looks like inside, see what it tastes like. Now, hoping I don't get anything on me. Surprised. I thought for sure that the inside would also be discolored from the smoking, but it just kind of looks white like a regular old hard-boiled egg on the inside. Now, let's hope I can get this off in one piece while I fumble with this shell. There's probably 50 videos tell you how to get the shell off in one piece without eating scraps. Yeah, kind of. I mean, you see a tiny bit of maybe like a brown hue from the smoke on the white bit, but other than that, it doesn't look any different than a regular hard-boiled egg. Kind of surprised me. Let's try to break it in half here. Inside looks like you'd expect yellow and white, maybe a little bit of a greenish hue you tend to see around the end there, but that's that. Let's give it a shot. I will say this, it's definitely not as dry as a regular egg, and I think you can see it when you look at the yolk. It doesn't have that same texture that you normally get with a hard-boiled egg. I can't say that I pick up a ton of flavor. There's maybe a slight smokiness to it. I thought you were going to get a lot of smoke in there and thought maybe it would be overpowering, but it's kind of like a slight delicate smokiness to it. I'm a fan of smoked meats and cheeses. Smoked eggs, this is a new one for me, but this is a hit. I would have another one of these. I might have to try to smoke some eggs on my own here. So OTR Smokehouse from Signet, Ohio. Great job. I'm glad I got to try this up at the Aistear Con, and maybe I'll try some more. Anybody else out there, have you guys had smoked eggs before? Let me know what you think about them in the comments below. Hey, till next time, take care.